Now, before getting into the review, I found this pretty funny. So, this was the Regal Mystery movie tonight, and before going in, I knew it was this movie. It was really obvious it was going to be this movie. But there was a lot of general audience members in my theaters, probably like 40, maybe 50 people. And when the trailer for Ballerina came on, about 5 people got up and left. I was like, okay, they think it's that movie, so they are going to leave. Well, then once the movie started, about 20, maybe 30 people got up and left. I was like, do you guys not understand? This is Mike Flanagan. You don't leave his movie. The Life of Chuck stars Tom Hiddleston, is about 3 chapters in the life of an ordinary man named Charles Krantz. From the amazing writer and director Mike Flanagan, the man that brought you Dr. Sleep, Haunted of Hill House, The House of Usher, so many good projects, we're now talking his brand new movie, The Life of Chuck. So this movie won People's Choice Award at TIFF last year, and so for the past year, there's been a lot of social media praise reactions to this movie. I have not seen any full reviews for the whole year, but I have known about this movie. I've been wanting to see this movie because I am a huge fan of Mike Flanagan. I love his work. I literally can't name one thing he's done that's been bad. It's either good or great. Like Dr. Sleep is amazing. It's almost as good as The Shining for me, and some people say it is better, and you know what? I respect it because it's just that damn good. But now he's working with Stephen King on not a horror movie, and that alone had me intrigued because Mike Flanagan, I love you already, and you're not doing a horror movie? Let's see what you can do. And it's Stephen King. That's kind of like, Shawshank, Stand By Me, where it's not a horror movie. This was just written up for me. Like, I was like, all right, give it to me. So I finally got to see it tonight. I can tell you this is a good movie. I enjoyed this one. Is it everything that the people have been reading on social media? For me, no. But it's a good movie. I enjoyed it. It got me in the feels. I did not cry, but the lady next to me was literally pouring out a waterfall from her eyelids. But let's get straight into the positives. First things first, Mike Flanagan, his direction is amazing. He truly just, when you watch this movie, and I watch all the movies that come out nowadays, this felt like someone wanted to tell this story. Like, this felt genuine. This felt emotional. And I've seen like one little clip interview of him saying, like Mike Flanagan saying, like, I made this for my kids. I can't wait for them to see it one day. And so you watch this movie and it is literally just something that just feels genuine. It feels emotional. It feels impactful for storytelling and characters and just audiences. Because you watch this movie and what the emotional story is trying to tell you about life, about being it's okay, and about taking your dreams, and life is too short, which is a huge message for me watching this movie. I think Mike Flanagan nailed it. I think it is just beautifully written. I think the emotional arc of many characters in this movie coming to the end of this movie, it was beautifully told. It felt sad. It felt happy. It felt scary in parts because the movie is about this man. It's about his life, and it's told in 3 acts or 3 chapters, and it's told backwards from 3, 2, and 1, which I did find interesting. I'll get to more in my negatives, unfortunately, but for the most part, I feel like Mike Flanagan just told a story that felt emotionally impactful. And so for a person who just graduated college and has a full life ahead of me, basically, this movie, for me to watch right now, felt very important because it felt like something that, like, life has a lot of ups and downs, but this movie is going to tell you you're going to get through it, do what you want, be happy, dance, take your art, take what you love, do it. Life is too short. Again, that line is really important in this movie for me, and I think the emotional impact of the storytelling was beautiful in the movie. Truly, it was just beautifully told by Mike Flanagan. He continues to tell me why he's the best director working today, if not the best, one of the best. He's someone, when he continues making movies, I am there for, no matter TV show or movie. Now, when it comes to our actors, I will say this. If you are looking for Tom Hiddleston, an Oscar-worthy role, he's in this movie for maybe 20, 25 minutes, maybe. Like, the main character is Chuck, but like it's told in 3 different parts of his story. And Act 3 is what you get in the beginning of this movie, and you don't see him like at all. And then the other 2 acts, One's with Tom Hiddleston, and the other one is with a child actor who's extremely good. All the acting in this movie. Like, I feel like every single supporting character in this movie that has a speaking role is someone famous. Literally, like, Matthew Lillard shows up, Heather Langenkamp shows up, everyone you can think of that has worked on his projects. He's very known for working with the same actors. His wife is in this movie. Just everyone, like, seriously, the girl from Oculus, the redhead, I was like, there she is. I mean, everyone you've seen in a Mike Flanagan project is in this movie, and they have little speaking roles, and I found it really nice. I think all of the performances were really good. If I had to hit a standout, I would have to say Mark Hamill. I would hope that the Oscars give him a nomination for supporting actor. I think he is tremendous in this movie. There's one scene of him talking about math, and I thought it was just so funny but clever, and also very devastating because what he says is kind of true, but I hate it. But it's a great scene. Mark Hamill. If this gets Oscar talk, I hope Mark Hamill is the one that gets the supporting actor nomination, if it gets into Oscar buzz. Like I said, Tom Hiddleston's good in the movie. He's not in it a lot, but the main impact of this movie that I will say that really held it back for me is it is told backwards. It's told from Act 3, 2, and 1. And there's a lot of movies that get told out of order, and some of them do it really well, but I am a stinge when it comes to that storytelling. It's not my favorite. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, even Pulp Fiction is not my favorite. I like movies being told from beginning to end in order. Some movies do it right. I can't think of an example off my head, but this movie, for how it starts off by, like, something really important happening around the world. And for the first 20 minutes, you're kind of confused. Like, you're like, what is going on? What is happening? I thought this movie was about a guy and a life, and you don't even see Tom Hiddleston in the first 30 minutes of the movie. So I'm like, what is going on? Some of the dialogue felt very just jarring because, like, it involves, like, the end of the world. Again, I don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but it starts off pretty interesting, but it also starts off by, like, the end of the movie, and it gets interesting, and then once the second act happens, you see Tom Hiddleston, then it goes into the first act, you learn about him as a character, but by the end of the movie, I have, like, 10 questions that don't get answered, and I left wondering, I was like, because when the movie ends, it ends on a note that left my theaters, literally, I could hear, like, the sniffling, whatever, but the thing is, me personally, like, this movie didn't emotionally hit me like that. Now, I'm not saying a movie needs to make me cry to make it extremely good. No, the movie doesn't have to make me cry. But I feel like the emotional ending point made me feel a little anticlimactic. Like, I was like, okay, like, I like the message. I love the shot of the last shot of the movie. It all makes sense. But then there's the stuff in the beginning. Then there's characters you see in the timeline that the movie's being told in. And then there's stuff I'm like, so who is that? Why is that person there? 39 years. Why is this important? Why is there screens of him in windows? What made him be put on a billboard? Like, there's a lot of questions I don't understand. Maybe a second viewing. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just dumb. But again, I just found it to be where, like, how the movie wraps up everything, I just left with too many questions and too many things that just didn't get explained. They probably are. I'm just dumb. So just know that when you watch this movie. So anyways, I enjoyed it. I think the performances are really good. Everyone in this movie. There's so many. Karen Gillan, Chiwetel Ejiofor. I mean, there's so many. Matthew Lillard has a great scene in this movie. Mark Hamill, Jacob Tremblay. Everyone. Just seriously, all the performances in this movie are fantastic. The emotional story, the messaging is really good in this movie. It's really well told. But I do feel like how the movie was told, I personally did not love, left with a lot of questions, and the ending felt a little anticlimactic to how it all wraps up. Still a good movie, just a few things I wish I were a little better in my opinion. I'm going to give The Life of Chuck a B+. So my question is, to anyone that's read the book, have you seen this movie and how good is it compared to the book? I'm always interested in Stephen King books. I've only read the It book, which was the Bible. But listen, I would be open to reading the Life of Chuck book or whatever, because, it just, maybe the book's better told. Is the book told out of order too? I want to know that. Leave the comment below. If you've read the book, is it told out of order, or was a movie decision? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy it. It comes out next Friday, and I enjoyed it. I liked it, but not as good as social media made it out to be a year ago. That's all I'm saying. Still a good movie. And if you guys enjoyed this movie review, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.